Hey guys, I'm back. This week I did speed puzzling, a lot of it. I did 7 puzzles in 8 days. All 500 pieces puzzles from Ravensburger, just like they do in competitions. For 2 reasons I did that. One, because I want to practice. I want to see what happens if you speed puzzle every day. Do you improve? Do you get better? And also, I wanted to do a bunch of puzzles because I've been stacking puzzles recently. I've been buying a lot of stuff. And I feel, yeah, maybe I want to buy more puzzles, but I need to do the ones I have. So in this video, I got a recap of my week, what I did, how it went, and at the end, some stats. My progression since the start of my speed puzzling journey in 2024. I did 13 of these, so I'm going to show you how I'm doing. So let's get started. So first puzzle I did was the lions in the savannah. Guys, this puzzle was horrible. I hate it. I didn't want to do it. I had this one for a while, but I just didn't do it because, yeah, I knew it was gonna be hard, and it was. Probably, maybe my second worst puzzle of the year. It was really hard. As always, I flip everything up in like 5 minutes, putting the edge on the side at the same time. I started with the flamingos for some reason because they just pop out. Then I did the edges. And then after that, like, you see the pile, huh? There's a lot of yellow, brown, green. I started with the blue, the teal and the dark blue. So I did like the water at the top of the puzzle. I don't know why. It was easy to just pick up all these pieces. They just stand out from the rest. So I started working on that and I didn't give up. I was able to do the whole top 3 rows or something and a bit at the bottom, the darker blue. But then after that, it's all yellow, brown, and green. And you see, like the first hour, I did like almost half of the puzzle. But the second half, it took double the time. So yeah, I was stuck. It's just, they all look the same. I don't know if it's the light or something, but it was just a very hard puzzle. I did get rid of the lighter pieces first, I think. And at the end, I didn't really have a choice. It was just all darker brown and darker beige, I guess. So I kind of had to sort by shape because it was just too hard to tell what they were. You couldn't tell what the pieces were. I didn't see any definition or anything. So you see at the bottom, I did sort by shape and just trying to, yeah, just trying to see where they go. And that's pretty much it for the last hour. It was just trying to find where I can put pieces because they all like brown, beige, dark beige, light beige, was they're all the same. So I had to rely, it's like a monochrome puzzle to me. I didn't see any definition or line or separation, or I don't know, guys. It was just a super hard puzzle. I would love to see these guys do it in 35 minutes at the World Championships. It was horrible. And again, I don't know if it's my light or my eyes. It was just a tough puzzle. So it was a bit of a slap to the face because I thought I was getting good at this. Like before that, I was doing puzzles under 2 hours. My latest ones, I was super motivated. This one, 3 hours 36. My second slowest ever in the normal 500 pieces puzzles, not counting the circles. So yeah, I thought, well, maybe it's just because I hated it. Maybe it's just because it's just harder. So yeah, next day I move on and I do another one of these animals and like water and trees and grass. So I thought, wow, I hope it's gonna be better. I had a pretty good feeling that I was gonna do better. So this one was still pretty hard though. It's called Zebras at the Water Hole, and just as always, flipping everything up in 5 minutes. I don't really get faster. This one I started with the edges, like I don't know why, I just did the edges first and as much as I could, and then I started doing the sky. Same reason, like the pieces, they just pop up. It's like orange, yellow, and then the trees, they got all these little birds, the white birds you can see, and then the yellow part. So again, in about an hour, I feel I did about maybe half the puzzle if you look at it right now, an hour. But then same thing happened, just like the lions puzzle. The second half was super hard. I got the blue pieces and separate the white and black pieces. I started doing the water. I did all the water, and then I was stuck with all these pieces that are just white and black lines. And just like the lion stuff, I couldn't tell what they are. They're just lines. Of course, some of them are larger, thinner, like brighter, lighter, darker, but still not enough clues. I just decided to sort everything by shape, and then from there trying to fill the blanks. You can see that I spent 2 hours before getting there, and then a whole 35 minutes plus just to get the last, I don't know, 50-60 pieces maybe. It was just very hard, guys. Another tough puzzle, but still much faster than the lions. This one 3:36, 2:39, so it's like an hour faster on the second day. Probably an easier puzzle too, but still feels good to be in the 2 hours. Next puzzle, lighthouse at the sunset. This one's pretty cool, but I had a feeling it was gonna be another tough one. I don't think it's an easy puzzle that I can do in under 2 hours. Now again, you guessed it, I flip everything up and I put the edges on the side. I don't feel like doing another strategy right now. I think this is the way I need to practice. When everything's up, it's easy to just pick up all the purple pieces, all the red pieces, all the orange and yellow pieces, because they all up and there's only 500 on the table, so you can see all the pieces. So is it faster to just sort them at the start or just pick up what you need when you want to do it? So anyways, I did the top edge this time, all the purple stuff, all the sky. You got birds to help a little bit, and then I went for the big bright yellow pieces, so it's the sunset and the reflection on the water. I had a part of the water on the left that was pretty easy too, like the orange and blue lines, but then it's the mess. Again, I spent an hour for like half the puzzle, but then I have a lot of dark pieces. Seems to be my struggle. Every time I get like 200 dark pieces, it's tough. It's tough to tell. I don't know. I just had to struggle and try to find clues, like these yellow rocks, the yellow rocks. Sometimes it's just little waves, some white bird. But yeah, then I didn't sort by shape this time. I was just going with the visual clues. 2 hours 25. We're getting faster and faster every day, but is it because I picked the toughest puzzles at the start and then I get easier puzzles? I don't know if you can say this is easier than this. They're pretty similar, I would say. Like sky, sunset, water. I don't know, but still a bit faster. Now I think I just got rid of the bad puzzles at the start, but now the fun begins. And this one, puzzle number 4 on the 4th day, Hello Vinyl. It was the final puzzle of the Canadian National Championships of 2024. I was excited for that one. Could not wait to start with the blue circle. I knew it was gonna be like that. So let's check it out. Again, same strat. Flip everything up, put the edges on the side for later, and then I took out all the blue pieces and I start assembling that bottom right corner, which was gonna be the vinyl disc. And it was pretty good, I would say. 25 minutes total to do all of that. There's some darker blue pieces and lighter blue pieces, so it helps. And then there's the middle part, which is also brown. Then you see on the left hand, I did all the bright yellow stuff. It says on air, assembling the edges after that, and then I start to fill the blanks. You got some colors there, some orange, some green, some blue. So I start trying to maybe figure out some textures here and there. And yeah, the top middle part, you got some zebra parts, you got some buttons, you got some purple. There's a lot going on in this puzzle. The lettering, disco on the right, disco at the bottom, the green can, you got the smiley face, the cookies on the left. So yeah, there's a lot going on. And again, the last part, the dark stuff, dark pieces, trying to assemble at the end. Guys, under 2 hours, finally 157 that puzzle. So I did 4 in 4 days, then I took a day off, and now we got even more fun stuff. The next 2 are the USA Nationals, Jazzy and air balloons. So the first one I did was Jazzy. I was excited for that one because I heard about it from Nicole and I couldn't wait to try it. Such a beautiful puzzle. I thought it was gonna be hard because there's so much stuff. This is a pretty busy image, but with the colors. You see like all the bottom, the floor is red, the purple wall, the fireplace here, the chair, the girl in the middle with the yellow jumpsuit, the golden thing there. But then there's a lot of small stuff going on, the decorations in the back. As always, flip everything up, put the edges on the side, and then I removed all the red pieces. They just were easy to spot. I did the floor, the carpet, start working a little bit on the chair, but then I decided to just remove all the blue, green parts and all the yellow pieces. So I start with the fireplace because it was easy. They got these white lines. I did the pink because there's not a lot of pink in that puzzle. Then I did like the gold, the big thing on the top left. After that, I did the ceiling, well, the edges at least, the gray pieces. And then I guess it's time to start working on details. There's a lot of, well, not a lot, but there's orange. Orange, not that much, so it's either the drapes or the background on the left. The yellow is the chair and the girl in the jumpsuit. The green is the girl at the bottom holding a disc. And then you got different tones of yellow and a lot of details like the background, the window, and all that stuff. Some characters, and then the ceiling, the purple and the gray. So 151, again, fastest puzzle so far this week. And I'm motivated because I just feel it's getting better and better, and the puzzles are more and more fun. So yes, that was a fun puzzle. I absolutely love that one. And it was a surprise because really I thought it was gonna be harder than that. So under 2 hours, super happy with that. We're getting close to the 90 minutes mark, my ultimate goal. So Jazzy, guys, if you have a chance to get this puzzle from the USA Nationals, this is a special set. Usually the numbers are orange, but the USA Nationals, it's red. So these puzzles were made specifically for that contest. It's got the logo USA Jigsaw Nationals. So I thought that was pretty cool to have it here in Canada. And if you guys can grab it, definitely recommend that one. Next one is the same, another red one from USA Nationals. Air balloons in the valley. This is a cool puzzle too. I flip everything up, I put the edges on the side, big surprise, and then I start working with colors. I just removed every piece that was gonna be a balloon. I think they're like colorful and you see lines, so like purple and orange, purple and pink, purple and yellow. So yeah, I did assemble balloons at the start, and then I went with the frame, and then I put the balloons where I thought they were gonna go, and from there I start assembling. So yeah, bits of smaller balloons in the sky, purple flowers at the bottom, and then there's a lot of pieces now, like some yellow stuff I did put on the side. And again, look at the left, like it's all the dark stuff, the brown, the green, the dark green. I did assemble all the sky at this point, like the yellow, the white, and the blue at the bottom, also the darker blue with the clouds. And then that's the hard part, guys. It's all the, I don't know, the dark green, the brown. It was just a hard puzzle to finish for me. And surprisingly, it was longer, slower than the Jazzy. I thought it was gonna be the other way around. I really thought this puzzle was gonna be easier, and it was like a 10 minutes difference or something, like 151 203, so pretty close. But yeah, just over 2 hours, which is not bad at all if you look at what I did earlier this week. But yeah, another cool puzzle. Championship puzzles, always fun to have in the collection. Definitely will do that in the future. Like some puzzles I know I will never do again, but some puzzles were just fun and I would like to do maybe later for practice and trying to get faster. Now, no surprise, I kept the best for last, my New York postcard. I've been looking for that one. I was motivated, and that was my motivation. Do everything first, and at the end, this is your reward. You get to do the New York postcard. So I was super hyped for that one. Let me show you. So this is the one. I flip everything up, and this time I started with the corner. I didn't do the whole frame, but I did the flower, the bright dark purple flower. Then I assembled the rest of the edge pieces. And then I started with the bottom. Like all these pieces have little green dots. Some have darker background, purple, blue, dark gray, and yellow. So I did most of it. Then I did the stamps. There's a stamp and a print or whatever. Then I went top right with all the orange, dark pink, yellow, light pink. Then back to the left with the other dots. I think pink dots on yellow, purple, and light pieces. And I did most of it. It was pretty smooth so far. And then I did the green. Everything that has green on the bottom left. And then more light pink pieces on the top right. And then you see what's left is pretty much all white and black pieces. So it's time to assemble the Statue of Liberty. And that was a smooth puzzle, guys. That was fast. 148. 148 is my fastest this week. But also, it's my fastest first attempt on all the puzzles I did ever. So we're not at 90 minutes yet, but 18 minutes over. Getting closer and closer, I feel. What a cool puzzle. Again, I knew it was gonna be fast because I did 2 of the same series. So it's kind of familiar territory, you could say. Here's the evolution of my speed puzzling journey. This year, I started like 8 months ago. I do feel like I'm improving. I think I'm getting a bit faster. I don't think I'm ready for competitions yet, but we're getting closer to that 90 minutes. It's my goal. I maybe will never do competitions, but if I can beat my 90 minutes mark, I will be super happy. Now it's time to buy more puzzles because I'm done with all these. I still have some circle of colors to do later, and I have puzzle reviews to do. So not gonna buy puzzles yet, but I'll be looking for more 500 pieces now. Next week we're going back to the 1000 pieces puzzle reviews. I have a bunch of brands I cannot wait to try. The next one is a special one. It's a beautiful puzzle next week, guys. So subscribe if you don't want to miss. Turn on your notifications. Again, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed that video. Leave me a comment below. I read everything. I will see you guys in the next one.